Fun fact, my brother-in-law's car just got his full self-driving trial. So for the heck of it, we're engaging in here for the first time in Danville, California. Hey everyone, I'm here in California visiting my brother-in-law. And one of the things we get to do is drive his Tesla Model Y, which is almost exactly like our blue Tesla Model Y long range. So it's really nice to have a car that's totally familiar to us. Now, one thing that my brother-in-law has that we do not is one of the Tesla key fobs. Now, back when I had my 2015 Tesla Model S, this was the standard way to unlock your vehicle. There were no key cards. You couldn't unlock with an app. But on the newer cars, this is actually an accessory and you don't automatically get this. So what's kind of neat about this is if you're used to just having a keychain, key fob kind of wireless access to your car, it's very, very familiar. So the way this works is very similar to any other wireless key fob on a vehicle. You just put it in your pocket anywhere near the car, and then once you approach it both from the doors and the rear hatch, you can then open those without inserting a physical metal key. You just open the door, it unlocks. It's already unlocked. Also, you can set the car up to lock when you walk away. Again, very similar to what you would with the app and or the key card. The key card tends to be more physical touch. You have to put it on the side pillar of the driver's side, and you need to put it right by the cup holder area in order to actually start the car. A couple other neat features of the key fob is that you can unlock the frunk and the rear hatch using the buttons. You can also manually lock and unlock by pushing this button in the middle. What you're actually seeing here is a key cover. This is a little silicone thing that the key itself slips into. You can see the black part of the key here. So this is kind of neat because it has a little key ring, so you can put your other keys here. Otherwise, the fob itself, there's really no good way to attach anything. So this is a good thing to have. The link to order this particular one, I'll include it in the video description. To lock the car, you would push on the center of this. Now the car is already locked, but you heard the little chirp. And if you push it twice, click, click, it'll unlock, and now the car will be unlocked. Because I'm so close to the car would have probably already been unlocked just by the proximity to the vehicle itself. To open the rear hatch, you double press on the rear button. Now, one of the features you can set on the Tesla Model Y is how far the hatch will open. In this case, it's not fully opened because in my brother-in-law's garage, there's a cross beam here, so he set it up so that it won't bang on that cross beam when it automatically opens. I believe that feature is set by GPS, so it will fully open when the car is somewhere else. Double-clicking it again will close and lock the rear hatch. Similarly, access to the frunk would be a double press on the front part. Click, click, and it pops open. Now, obviously, unless you have an aftermarket opening and closing mechanism, you still need to go and physically lock it. Another feature that may not be known to a lot of people with the key fob, if you push and hold the rear hatch button, it should open the charge port. And there it goes. Now, after a while, the charge port will close again. One thing that wasn't quite clear to me, and I had mixed results with this, is whether the key fob needs to be put right here behind the cup holders and in front of the armrest for the car to unlock. I had it happen to me yesterday where I simply had the key fob in my pocket, and then the car told me, please put the key card in this area to start the car. I had mixed results. One time I had this in my pocket and the car started just fine. Another time I had to put it closer to here. For example, now I simply pressed the brake and the car started. So this is something you might have to figure out if, for whatever reason, putting the key fob in your pocket or your purse or whatever, and the car doesn't seem to want to start, then simply put it in this area right here where you would put the key card if you're using the key card. Another benefit of having the key fob is that you can give this to guests and then they can use your car. Similar if you were renting out your car on Turo and you didn't want to give people access via the Tesla app, or you didn't want to give them the key card, this is a way to allow people to get into and drive the car. Now the key fob itself is $175 on the Tesla store. The silicone sleeve would be something that you would get in the aftermarket, either Amazon or any of the other Tesla accessory resellers. Hope you found this useful. We'll see you next time.